Ray Binkowski sitting in FitWorkz Hybrid Training Gym in DeKalb, Illinois, live on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for letting us have Facebook Live. We've only asked for a couple weeks, but hey, whatever, life goes on. And we're excited to have it. We're looking forward to using this along with Periscope and the rest of the media that we put out on an almost daily basis. Best diet, best way to shrink your fat cells. First of all, your fat cells are like, okay, it's a Ziploc bag and it's blown up with air. Your fat cells are a storage compartment. And within this storage compartment is energy, represented by calories. So theoretically, a pound of fat has 3,500 calories. So if you want to shrink your fat cells, and by the way, unless you have surgery and something like liposuction, you're not going to get rid of the fat cells. They're there and they're there to stay. What you can do is remove the energy from the fat cell. Okay, and it's no different like letting the air, okay, the bag is full. It's no different than letting the air out of a bag or even a balloon. We didn't have any balloons, so we had to go with the bag here today at FitWorkz. So all the energy is out, all the air is out of the bag, all the energy is out of the fat cell. You still have that storage compartment. So how do you do that? Most people turn to diet or a caloric deficit somehow, maybe lots of cardio. Tim, go ahead and pan around at the cardio. Okay, that's the waste of time area. Terribly inefficient for most people long-term for weight maintenance or weight loss. Diets work. The problem is when you quit doing the diet, you're going to find that that bag or that fat cell is going to fill back up. What works extremely well, and this is the real litmus test as far as whether or not your approach to nutrition is going to be successful, can you do it long-term? So if you drop 20 pounds in 6 weeks, pun intended, if you drop 20 pounds in 6 weeks, are you going to keep it off the rest of your life? If the answer is no, because you can't do the diet, you can't do the workout plan you did for the 6 weeks, then maybe you should not do it at all, or better yet, find an approach that works much better. We're biased. Why? Because I wrote the book. We like Eat by Color because it's something you can do long term. It is a very easy way to take the energy or let the air out of the baggie. You're still going to have the baggie. You're still going to have the fat cell, but if you want to make it smaller, somehow you got to get the energy out. And that means generically a caloric deficit, meaning you have to spend more energy than you take in. And then also we need to talk about what role, if any, insulin plays on fat loss. And we're of the belief, and I know all the bodybuilding friends that I have are going to be like, no, it doesn't matter. For people that are really lean, where the calories come from starts to matter less. For people that aren't really lean, so if you're male and you have no visible abs, you're probably in this boat. If you're female and you don't have any visible abs, you're probably in this boat. If you are constantly eating foods that elevate insulin, yes, a calorie is a calorie. Theoretically speaking, it's a measure of energy, okay? But if you're higher body fat percentage, your body, in terms of what insulin does or doesn't do, lots and lots of carbs, many find it harder to lose fat than if they eat a lower carb diet. Even though calories may be about the same, many find it easier to have carbs. And by the way, you know, let's be honest, most of us, and again, the bodybuilding folks getting ready for a contest, tune out, okay? Because when you guys are getting ready to get on stage, whole different ball game. But for most people, if you open the package of cookies, you're not having two. If you open the Oreos, you're not having two. If you open the Pop-Tarts, you're going to eat both Pop-Tarts in the package, and you're probably going to have a second or third package. So you have to take that into consideration, as well as, you know, is your willpower going to be strong enough? Is your reason going to be strong enough for you to only have a couple? And for most average everyday people, they're not stopping at one or two. They're going to stop when the box is empty or the Pop-Tarts are gone. Ray Binkowski, author of the books Eat by Color, Get Fit and Live Healthy, and the brand new Exercise Galore. The other thing I want to make you aware of, I'm going to flash this out there. I'm not going to keep showing it because I don't want to get in trouble. This magazine, we have a magazine rack here in our club. There's like 3 different months issues, and every one of them on the cover, it's got to, like this one says, never diet again. Every issue's got a different approach to nutrition, and like literally it's like, well, if what you have in the March issue is the last diet ever, well, that's what the cover of the February issue says, and that's what January said. So what gives? What gives goes back to what I said initially, which is diets don't work long term. Thanks for tuning in.